Hi there, how's it going? My name's Colin Bell and I release music under the name ARCHES, and I've been very kindly asked by Inverclyde Dyslexia Group to play some songs and talk a little bit about my experiences of living with dyslexia for Dyslexia Awareness Week. Thanks for asking me. So first song I'm going to play is called Private Show, and it's about my take on growing up being dyslexic and how it feels still to this day actually. You know, things don't change, you know, like you're called stupid, you know, sit at the back of class, sit in front of the class, read that off the board, you can't do it, get out of class. There's actually a line in the song, and it's kind of about when I get kicked out of class, and the teacher's like, you know, stand in the corner, I'm like, okay, and I kind of turned around or whatever, and he's like, I face the wall, and I says, what one? And he kicked me out further, put me outside. Like, you know, it's how I kind of see the world, like, and I think most people that are dyslexic do see the world like that, you know. I wasn't being smart, I was genuinely asking the question, like, you know, that's a corner, there's two walls to that corner, what one do I stand at, you know? And yeah, it's just, you know, see the world a little bit different, you know, sometimes, and it maybe comes across as maybe being cheeky or very slow or whatever, you know. It's not, it's just how we see things. And yeah, but so that's the line in that. And Private Show is basically about how the letters dance. I mean, a lot of dyslexics, don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of dyslexics, the letters dance, they call it dance, the letters dancing, and it's basically the page feels as if the page is kind of moving. When you're looking at it, and it gets gradually worse, so you don't notice it until it's actually it's just a mess and you can't read it. And that's my take on it anyway. I don't know if everyone feels that, but that's kind of what I get. And then usually after that I get like really bad headaches and stuff as well. That kind of goes along with it. I don't think people understand that being dyslexic doesn't just mean you struggle with your reading and writing. There's other aspects that go with it. You know, a lot of kids have ADHD that go hand in hand with it. Thankfully I don't have that. I'm very lucky. I'm at the lower end of the spectrum, so I've mostly just get like the word blindness part. My reading's not too bad, like I can get by, I can kind of hide it a little bit better than a lot of people, but I get really blinding headaches and stuff because of that. Basically, my brain's still trying to process what's just happened, you know, whereas most people just read something a bit, that's it done, whereas I'm kind of like trying to figure that out, and my brain's just trying to process all the information it got, and it just can't do it. So that's fun, you know. It's always hilarious at 4 in the morning when you can't sleep because you've got insomnia brought on by trying to read something that's simple, you know, to everyone else, you know. And it's like all like writing an email, or you know, typing out an email takes people, you know, like 5-10 minutes. It'll take me an hour and a half, you know, things like that. Yeah, that's fun. All the fun sides of dyslexia. Anyway, this is called Private Show. I hope you like it, and I'll talk a little bit more about the next song after this. Okay. Bringing temperatures back by back, setting fires that are getting out of control, and all these words they twist in my mouth, trying to find the best way out. Just as I've made my bed doesn't mean that I'm tired yet. These marks mean scarred all over the page. All I know is that they dance and sing for me. Come on, little private show. Standing in corners facing the wall, wishing I was just like them. And I'm not one for going in the town. I just need to dry off, just 'cause I can't make my you like a bird. I don't know what these marks mean, scattered all over the page. All I know is that they dance and sang for me. Come on, little private show. You don't get it, you don't know what it takes every day. You don't get it, you don't know what it's like every day. You don't get it, you don't know what it's like every day. You don't get it, you don't know what it takes every day. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Private Show, and you can get that on my debut EP. It was Footprints, yeah. So, yeah, moving on. So, next song I'm going to do is Pen to Paper, and it was kind of about what it's like when you know, when you're growing up and you've got everybody telling you you can't do something and blah blah blah, and it's not you're a little bit older and you realise you can do it, but something will maybe happen, and you kind of go, oh, you get that feeling again of being like 10 or 11 years old. You just feel totally like, I can't do this. And yeah, and it's just about that whole thing. And what I did is like my mum and dad, obviously, they totally fought my corner, and they really helped me out, and they read up on it. I was really blessed to have a mum and dad that like, cared and knew there was something far wrong. Especially when my younger sister, she went into school, and I was like 5 or 6, something like that, and I couldn't write my name. And my sister was coming home with all I can do, and mum and dad are like, something going on here. So yeah, they had to fight, and it wasn't until I was in primary 7 or 1st year before they even diagnosed me with being dyslexic. So it was kind of, that sucked. But yeah, like I say, this was kind of about that, and it was like, you know, teachers and people over your shoulder watching you doing something, just waiting for you to make a mistake, you know, and you're kind of like, man, like, I'm trying to do this, and you're watching me do it, oh, it's horrible. So it just made it worse. And pretty much the day I left school, I still didn't really get the help I needed. There was a couple of teachers that were great, but 90% of teachers were just like standing in the corner kind of thing, you know, there's a football, go and play in the playground. You know, nobody was interested. Like, it's a shame, you know, because sadly things haven't really changed in the last 20 years either. You know, it's like, I was talking to some kids a while ago who got dyslexia, and they were basically literally saying the same stories that I had, you know, and that's, things have to change. So hopefully there's a lot more bit more awareness about things in the coming few years anyway, at least. You know, teachers get trained up a little bit better, because something has to be done, because there's a lot of people out there that are really need help, and these kids are clever and they could have a really good future, you know, and you know, not everyone's as lucky as myself to have parents that went out their way to figure out different ways to help me learn, you know. That's why I'm a total geek as well. Like I read comics and things like that, because it was like closed captions, so it was easier to read. So that's how I basically learned to read, through reading comics. As mum and dad figured that out, and it really helped me. So that's, you know, to this day I still like comics, and that's why, you know. But yeah, like I say, things like that, simple things, you know, but not everybody's got parents like that. And I think sometimes it's maybe up to the educational side of things to kind of step in and help out, you know, because we help out with other things, you know. So I think dyslexia should be in that same category. But yeah, like, so anyways, I'm rambling here. Yeah, so this is Pen to Paper. This is from my debut album, which coincidentally enough was up for Scottish Album of the Year award, won a bunch of other awards for songwriting and things. Something that I was told I wasn't able to do in school. I wasn't allowed to take music because I couldn't read the notes and things like that. I think that's changed now. I think you can do it now. At the time I wasn't allowed. It was 5th year I was allowed to basically take drums. That was literally it. Yeah, so, and even at that, it's, you know, it was just basically sit in that room and batter the drums for a while. Alright. But anyways, yeah, so let's say, don't let anybody tell you you can't do something, because if you want to do it, you can absolutely do it, but you just have to work at it a little bit harder, sadly. But dyslexia also gives you a little bit of an advantage because you can see the world a little bit different. You see the world top down almost. That's how I see it anyway, you know. And it helps me like write songs and put things into perspective, and you know, it's pretty cool that way. So yeah, just for all you kids out there that are maybe watching this or maybe feeling a bit down and stuff, hopefully this will maybe inspire you a little bit to pick up an instrument and have a wee go at it. Or do something that you just want to do, just have a go at it. Like, I was told I couldn't do this. I mean, I literally write songs for a living. Yeah, like, with dyslexia you write songs, you know, it's a contradiction in terms, isn't it? So there's no reason why you can't. Just go and do it, just have a go at it. You'll fall on your face more than you'll have, you know, you'll be able to run. But I tell you, I promise you, like, the benefits are so much worth it. Trust me on that. And parents, if your kids are dyslexic, the only advice to you I would probably be a bit more patient, you know, and try and maybe figure out a different way of showing them things. But yeah, other than that, I've got nothing else to, no other wisdom to impart. But yeah, so this is pen to paper. Hopefully I'll see you guys at some point in the future, and we can maybe do some music together, and I can maybe play some songs in person for you. But until then, stay safe and stay well, and I'll leave you with this. This is pen to paper. Thanks guys for listening and listening to my nonsense. Cheers. I'll be following ARCHES. And this is pen to paper. No, it's not. This is pen to paper. See? Make mistakes constantly. Put pen to paper to remind myself where my weaknesses lie. Watching over my shoulder, shouting out, you did it wrong, you did it all wrong. Doesn't help anything or anyone. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. Put pen to paper to remind myself where my weaknesses lie. Watching all these words jumble into one another's senses. No commas, full stops or hyphens, just a rabble of shapes and sizes. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. Tinted glasses and colour charts. I'm bad with names, but I remember faces. Tinted glasses and colour charts. I'm bad with names, but I remember faces. Tinted glasses and colour charts. I'm bad with names, but I remember faces. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. There's no right time, there's no wrong time. I'm just sitting here wishing my days away. Thanks again guys, cheers, take care, bye.